I never thought I would be where I am today in a sense. And the way I got into medical care, I think is, well, the healthcare, I think is kind of funny because I was living in Grand Junction and was going to school, just kind of doing, I went to CCP for 2 years actually first and was going for criminology, criminal justice to begin with. Hated it, didn't like it. Did my second year literally just doing still the, what are they called? Not electives, but...
The general education.
Yes, yeah.
Gen Eds?
Yeah. And just kept doing those, wasting money, accruing debt. And so I moved to Grand Junction and kind of essentially still did the same thing. I just thought a different location was going to help me explore more and kind of figure out who I was. And so I was like, okay, I need to start making money because I was a bartender / server at the time. And so I was like, I need to start making money and have like be on my own healthcare insurance and stuff like that now. You know what I mean? Like start figuring out my life. I was 21 or 22 at the time.
Okay.
And, I'm 25 now and went to Intelitech. That was just a 9-month program. Started in Grand Junction, ended up moving back to Pueblo, finished it in Pueblo. I did my externship where I actually started my first job, but I did it in family medicine essentially. And that told me everything that I wanted to know. Like I just did it because I wasn't going to go to nursing school and ended up hating the job. I'm sure the pay is great. Absolutely. I have plenty of friends that are nurses. The pay is freaking great. Yes.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like just I didn't want to waste 4 years of my life on something that I didn't know if I was going to do or not, and I'd rather find out in 9 months and kind of go from there, and I could go to nursing school after that, you know what I mean? Like that's nothing.
I feel you.
And so I did it. I hated peds. I just can't do kids, and it was not even essentially the babies, it was more like the 8 through 14, like giving them their immunizations and everything like that. Oh my gosh, the horror story. It was my fucking second or third week there doing my student externship. And I had to give, I want to say he was 9 or 12. And I had to just give him I think it was like a tetanus shot and something else. And super tetanus, only half a mil. And the other shot, I believe, was probably, I think, even lower than that. And so I was just trying to just in and out. Like, those are easier than giving them, like, a full gram of something, you know what I mean? And so I literally went in there with him. As soon as he's seen needles, freaked out. Jumps behind the table, hides literally under it because it was in a corner, so he, like, jumped over the head of it and just, like, tucked himself underneath, like his mom couldn't even reach him. And she was like, nice. I'm gonna call your dad. Okay. And then, boom. Gets in a chair and he's like, I'm not doing this without the cold spray to like pretty much try to numb it. And I'm like, this is going to be such a long day. And I was even having like a long morning and everything at that. And I think it was like 1 o'clock by the time.
Interesting. That's awesome.
Yeah, no.
Wow. Yeah. Well, that
family
was
medicine, not for me.
That was a great introduction. Thank you.
Sorry. I realized I just jumped into it.
That's perfect. Yeah. I have some questions and I just wanted to go down, but that was like, that was awesome. Thank you. So how old are you now?
I'm 25.
25? Okay. How long have you been in, like, healthcare?
Yeah, since I was 20, 21, just kind of starting it all with the MA stuff. And after I did my student externship in the family medicine, I started the urgent care that January of 2019. And I stood there until August of this year.
Really?
I was there.
This year? Here in Pueblo?
Yeah.
Wow.
At the same clinic.
Okay, so you went to school in Grand Junction before you did all this, or?
Yeah, I went.
Did you?
In Mesa, yeah.
Okay.
And then.
Wow. What year was that?
2017.
2017. How long were you in Grand Junction for?
I want to say fall 2016 or fall 2017. Summer 2016, summer 2017. One of the two.
Okay.
Came back fall of 2018 and then finished at Intelitech in Pueblo and did my student externship that winter and started the job at the urgent care January of 2019.
Okay.
So it all just kind of happened pretty quick. Yeah.